On the graves, in the cracks of 1,000 leaves, somewhere in between our past and our future, rolling over all the dividing things. Are you still listening? Wanna be heard by you? Slow fall into the Indian Sea, where the cold and the hot meet, and the powers that be lead. When it's morning and my soul is clear, I look in the mirror and I see that love rolling over. You call me back to bed, I find myself again staring at the edge. Slow fall into the Indian Sea, where the cold and the hot meet, and the powers that be. I rise a child again, wake up a wild wind takes me there. I rise a child again, wake up a wild wind takes me there.
We are here today to finally witness the marriage of Craig and Niki. Who supports Niki in her marriage to Craig today?
We do.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wondered we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast?
Promise to love you till the day I die. Promise to love them boys like their mom. Promise to be the same asshole when you fell in love with.
You've always been my biggest supporter, and I promise to always be there for you when shit hits the fan. Always.
I will.
I promise to always love and support the girls like they're my own. And I promise to always be your best friend and continue to put our friendship first.
You're doing great. Today, as Craig and Niki have sealed their commitment to each other with the exchange of rings, they want to make a commitment to their children. We recognize the significance to their children We recognize the role that Alyssa, Carly, Julianne, Wesley, and Lane play in this marriage. Celebrated today, they will now join Craig and Niki in this commitment to each other by contributing a part of each individual person into one blended family. Today, we symbolize this relationship through the pouring of this sand, each representing a member, as each individual's sand is poured into the family's one united container. The individual containers of sand no longer exist, but are joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into individual containers, so will become the bond with your family. From this day forth, you shall no longer be two individuals or one couple. You shall be a loving family that will always be united. You are a family drawn together by love and held together by devotion. By the power vested in me by the state of Texas and some website, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Craig, you may now kiss your bride. I would like to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Craig Barrow.
Finally!
So everybody knows that you guys are just absolutely meant to be. I knew that from day one. You can see it in the way that the boys love you, Craig, and the way that your girls love Niki. You guys are an absolute bomb unit. I love you both, and I wish you guys nothing but a lifetime of happiness. I know that you guys are going to kill it. You already are. And I'm so glad that you guys have finally knocked this out because I have been dying.
I met Niki many, many years ago, and I can vividly remember we were sitting at her apartment at the time in the bed of my truck eating crawfish, and she's crying and is like, and this guy named Craig, and I was like, who the hell is Craig? Why are we talking about him? And she goes on and on about how she knows that he's just the one, and I was like, yeah, whatever, sure. And we talk, and then the next thing I know, she's like, oh no, we're together. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I finally meet him, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. It all makes sense now. I just want to say I love and adore you, and I'm so glad that you found your person. And I couldn't be more happy for you and Craig.
At the first look, Niki gave me this, and I wanted to read that to you. It says, Dad, all of the walks we have taken together today is my favorite. You are the first man I ever loved, and as you give me away, I know that I will always be your little girl. Thank you for being the best dad anyone could ever ask for. I'm so blessed to have you walk by my side today, and I always love you. You know, it seems like just not that long ago, you were 6 months old, sitting in that high chair when I come to take your mom out on a date and looking at me like, who's this guy, And now here we are. Craig, one of the biggest things is I love how you are with the boys and how a father are to them, and they love you and look up to you. And I just want you to just take care of my little girl. Everybody raise your glass to Niki and Craig. We all have a long, long life together.
Let me start by saying we all know it takes a special kind of person to put up with the women in this family. It seems like just yesterday she was throwing me off our bunk bed or beating the crap out of me. Now you're marrying your best friend, and I'm super happy for the both of you, and I love you both so much, and I wish you all the happiness and the best of the bullshit that is sure to come along with the future. Congratulations, guys.
I have to say that most definitely, without a doubt, Craig is my favorite son-in-law. We love him separately from her, but we're glad that they have each other. And he is an absolute blessing to have as a part of the family. He's stuck through so much, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And without a doubt, we love you wholeheartedly. I'm so glad to give our little girl away and give up her name to have a new name and a fresh life. And I think that's pretty awesome.
Me and Nikki have always been like really close, so I'm glad that her and my dad ended up together. She's definitely one of my best friends for sure. To watch my dad go from never wanting to be married to meeting Nikki and being like, this is who I want to spend my life with, this is who I want to get married to, it's definitely helped me realize, like, okay, maybe, you know, having a good life can really happen, because, you know, my life was a little bit rough growing up too, so seeing, you know, my dad and Nikki actually be happy, it, like, makes me glad that, you know, like, I have a son, you know, me and Hayden are engaged, so it makes me happy that they got married, because it really shows me that, you know, good life can happen. So I'm just glad that my dad and Nikki found each other and that they're really happy together. It makes me happy.
I met Nikki, I was a little 10-year-old kid. My favorite person by far in the entire world. And I'm so glad that she's gonna be in my life forever. And like, thank you, Dad, for giving me a really good mom.
Thanks to Mom, we have Nikki, and she's truly a blessing for those that really know our family. She's extra special. She is a gift, and we have her thanks to Mom.
Those two obviously are meant to be. And to be part of this family and to be included in everything is amazing. I love you guys.